Animal King Season 3, Episode 5, Prey. This is my reaction, review, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's my first time doing it live in my kitchen. It looks fucking weird as hell, but let's get to it. This entire fucking episode was pure filler. From top to bottom. From the beginning of this episode to the end of this episode. This entire episode was pure filler. And I understand the last episode we had the heist, you know what I'm saying? And it was action packed. But damn, man, I never would have thought after that episode, the following episode will be complete fucking filler. Shit, you know? And this season has been so good. It's been shot so good. I love the visuals. The acting seems better. I'm not annoyed at the characters as much as I was in the previous 2 seasons. I'm actually enjoying this season. So to have to wait 2 whole weeks, to have to wait and I can't even fucking talk. I can't even fucking speak right now. That's how bad I want to talk about this. To have to wait an entire week to watch this show, this television show, and then for it only to be filler pisses me the fuck off. That's why a lot of times I stop watching TV shows until the season is over, and then I just binge watch. But I'm gonna go through the motherfucking episode right now. I'm gonna look at my notepad because my memory ain't shit. All right. All right. So look. The episode starts out with Billy still at the house. Why Billy still at the house? I don't fucking know. Not one person in that episode told Billy, yo, you need to get the fuck out. Not one person. Pope didn't tell Billy to get out. Jay didn't tell Billy to get out. Craig didn't tell Billy to get out. Darren didn't tell Billy to get out. Smurf can't. Smurf hasn't called the house and said, Billy, you need to get out. Not nobody. Mia didn't tell Billy to get out. Fucking, what is her name? Nikki didn't tell. I don't even know how I remember all these niggas' names. But nobody told him to get out. Not one person. And all you hear in every episode since he arrived there is, tell him to get out. 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 And it's kind of a... You know, I feel like it's a missed opportunity because they're telling, you know, all Smurf keeps saying is tell him to get out. Even Pope tells Pope tells Craig, tell him to get out. But when Pope is in front of Billy, he doesn't say shit to him. I don't understand. So it seems like it's a missed opportunity to where it could be some sort of friction there, but because no one is saying anything to him, it's a missed opportunity for some sort of exchange. However it will go. You feel me? So that's how the episode starts out. Let me see. So then, after that, it goes on to Nikki. Nikki's upset. Nikki, in my opinion, Nikki is the most another example of a completely useless character in a TV series or any type of, you know what I mean, any type of show, movie, whatever you want to call it. I mean, Nikki, just look at this. In this episode, Nikki's upset that Jay is smashing Mia. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the writers are trying to make it some sort of sob story, but do you guys remember? I don't know if it was season 1 or season 2, but Nikki goes and fucks Jay over and fucks Craig. And Craig took it like a man. I mean, I'm sorry. There's too many niggas in this show. I'm sorry. It's too many people in this show. Jay takes it like a man, bro. And he's like, all right, whatever. It's cool. You fucking this dude that you fucking this dude that I live with. Fuck it. Go ahead. He didn't cry about it. He didn't bitch about it. Nothing. He took it like he ate that shit. He took it like a man, and I salute that. You know what I'm saying? And then Nikki turns around and she screws the dude The Asian dude at the bar, the Japanese, whatever he was, Tokyo man at the bar. She goes and screws Tokyo man in the car. And then tells Jay about it. And then in this episode she says, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like, what are you the way in which Nikki is screwing over Jay, as far as a relationship wise, is infinity times worse than Jay fucking Mia when Jay didn't even want to fuck Mia. Mia fucked Jay. And Jay just a simp ass nigga, so he took the pussy. That was it. You know what I'm saying? So episode goes on to Jay gets caught laundering the money. Jay has a tail on him. He's had a tail on him. The feds are trying to get evidence on Smurf's operation while they're holding her, pretty much holding her hostage in jail. So by them they have to get more information. So they got a tail on Jay. Jay thinks he loses the tail, but it goes on to show that the cops see him, laundering the money at the check cashing places or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying, they go in there. I guess the cops go in there and interrogate the check cashing, employees or whatever, and they find out that I think how it's set up is he's cleaning the money. So the money that they got from the heist, they're cleaning, or the robbery, whatever you want to call it, they're cleaning the money because you can't use those bills. You can't. I mean, maybe you can, but I think this is what's happening. I'm not sure. If you know what's really happening, leave a comment. But I think what's happening is in order to make this shit look legit, the money that they got, the money that Jay got from the robbery, he's making it look like it's rent money, and he's putting it back into, he's like funneling it back into Smurf's, bank accounts or whatever. So he's using the cash check, the check cashing places to make it look like, okay, this, the people the tenants that are renting are all paying $2,500 here, $2,500 here, $2,500 here to and they're using the check cashing to to live there. But meanwhile, they're really only paying like $100, $175 or something like that, or they might even be living there for free. But they're not paying that much money to live there. Why Smurf has it set up like that, I really don't know. I really don't understand that. They didn't really tell us a backstory to that, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I really don't know. But cops found out. The cops saw him coming out of check cashing place, and they caught him red-handed. He thought he lost the tail, and he didn't. Smurf finds out, and she gets pissed off. She's like, "Bro, you got to make sure your moves are precise, point blank." Going back to this Nikki thing, Nikki's so fucking emotional. That's why I really don't fuck with female characters in a lot of shows where it comes to like action and violence and heists and shit like that, because a lot of the female characters, they're liabilities. They're not really like, they're just whack as fuck to watch. They really don't offer anything of importance to the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my opinion. So Nikki's storyline right now is, I guess she ran out of, I guess they ran out of drugs and liquor, and there's no more there's no more cock around for her to jump on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's giving her attention, and shit's just normal now. It's not a party every night. Shit is just normal now. So because of that, she feels like, she's like a child. She's just like a child. She's like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't want to do this anymore. I never imagined it being like this." Like being just like a fucking child, overly emotional. Just being such a drama fucking queen, and it's unbearable to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because you first of all, you don't you living in this. Better not fuck my shit up. You living in this other lady's house you don't even know. You living here rent free. You don't have to do shit. Like, I don't understand that. You could be fucking homeless. You don't even care about your parents. Like, all you want is attention, drugs, sex, and parties. That's all you want. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you a useless character. And you keep some bullshit going. Like, on some passive aggressive bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she's just a useless character, man. And then the dad, she calls the dad and she's like, "Oh, can I come back home?" And then the dad is like, "Did you get a job? Did you break up with Jay?" He's like, "Did you get a job?" She's like, "No." He's like, "Did you break up with Jay?" She's like, "No." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Well, look, your brother, he's used to being a single child, and it's kind of tight where we live at. So, I mean, pretty much what he's saying is we don't have room for fucking, you know what I'm saying? What's that shit called? Um, what's that shit called? People that just don't bring shit to the table. Oh shit, it's on the tip of my whatever. People that just don't bring shit to the table. People that's just gonna sit around and do nothing and eat off of everybody else's hard work and energy. They say they don't have room for that. So then pretty much the dad is like, "Yo, we don't want you here." And that was it. And she was literally getting on the train to go home. And it's funny. That's just funny as hell. Because now, and then she turned around and she packed the bags and everything. Her dumb ass had to turn around and go right back to the place that she thought she was leaving. Shit's hilarious. There was this old lady that had dementia. It was one of the tenants. And they would, Jay was trying to tell her, "Look, if the cops come by and ask you how much do you pay rent here, you gotta say 2,500, 25 or 2,600." She has dementia, so she kept forgetting, right? She kept saying, "I pay $175." So that would have been an issue for them. I understood, you know what I'm saying? So Jay's like, "Okay, what do we do about this? I don't know what we're gonna do." So he consulted I think it's Darren. I think his name is Darren. He consulted Darren, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, they took her and dropped her off in the middle of nowhere. Took her ID, took her car. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they got rid of her. I mean, so I don't know. Whatever. That was a smart thing to do though. That was a smart thing to do. Um, Moving forward, once again, like I said, nobody, not a fucking soul in this entire show is saying anything to Billy. Not one person is saying, hey Billy, can you get the fuck out, Billy? Billy, what are you doing here? Billy, who are you, Billy? Who the fuck is this Asian bitch from from Alter Carbon? Who is this Asian bitch? Then I see you in Alter Carbon, bitch. What are you doing in my house? How'd you get to California, bitch? Wasn't you in the future somewhere or some shit? So Billy's living the dream life. Billy's laying back, feet up, walking around naked. You know what I'm saying? Walking around naked, his balls is hanging. You know what I'm saying? Skinny dipping in the middle of the day. He don't give a fuck. Laying back on the couch, doing heroin in front of Nikki. He don't give a fuck, dude. And this is, I just don't understand why not one person has said, "Billy, you need to go." I don't understand. Like they definitely missed an exchange there. So yeah, Billy's doing heroin in Smurf's house. He's just straight up chilling. So like I said, yeah. Pope finds out that Mia's collecting Smurf's payroll. Jay lied to him. Jay lied to Pope and said, this is just a girl I'm smashing, da 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 da. But of course, no, everybody lies to Pope, and nobody listens to Pope, and I feel bad because. But I'm gonna get into it right now. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna say is I feel bad that nobody listens to Pope, because Pope is the realest one out of all of them, and Pope is the only one that really been through anything out of all of them. Um, but he finds out that Mia is collecting, collecting the money that Smurf owes to that gang or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? And he's pissed off, and he just tells him, "Yo, don't lie to me, man. Don't lie to me." You know what I'm saying? Jay has this attitude. Jay just walks away, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck Jay's problem is, man. He's just a real bitch ass sensitive nigga, man. I really don't fuck with Jay at all. Has Pope gotten soft? Pope the first season, Pope is getting out of jail. Pope is ready. Pope just got out of jail. Pope is killing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Pope is just a shiesty savage motherfucker. Just he don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you realize? Look, I'm gonna tell you how savage Pope is, man. Pope killed his brother's girlfriend because she didn't want to be with him. And then after he killed her, okay, he's raising her daughter. What kind of motherfucking shit is that? You gotta be a dedicated, crazy motherfucker. You gotta be a dedicated, crazy motherfucker to do some shit like that, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? And now he's all stressed out because the little girl, she's losing her shit. She's losing her shit. She went to school, she cut some chick's ponytail off. She's losing her shit. She's not saying how she feels. She's being, she's being just real passive aggressive. Like, she's not saying how she feels. And he's losing his she's losing his shit, and he's losing his shit. Cause he's like, yo, this can't happen. Like, he put her in a new school, everything. He's like, this can't happen. But nigga, you Pope, you did this to yourself, bro. You did this to yourself. You shouldn't have killed it. You shouldn't have killed her mom. You understand? You shouldn't have killed her mom, bro. So you fucked up, Pope. You fucked up. And pretty much the last thing I was gonna say, at the end of the show, Jay ignores Smurf's call, and I don't know why Jay would ignore Smurf's call. I really don't understand why he would ignore her call. Jay, you didn't have shit. You didn't have nothing. And then, you know what I mean? I come from a different place, man. So I approach everything like, kind of like my own situation. I come from nothing. Same way Jay came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I came from, I'm gonna just say that. Whatever, fuck it. But now you living in a big ass fucking house with a pool, you got a whip, you got all this shit. And what do you fuck? Is he even 18 years old? I don't even know. I think this kid is like 17 years old. I have no idea how old this kid is, right? But it's like the person that gave you all of this, you gotta be loyal to them. And it's good. It might be hard. It might be tough, running Smurf's business while she's away. But you gotta be if you're gonna say you're gonna be loyal to that, you gotta be loyal to that. Point blank period. Ain't no iffy shit about it. You gotta hold her down while she's gone. And when she come back, you're gonna be rewarded. Point blank period. And then after he hangs up the phone or ignores the call from Smurf while she's in jail, which is the worst thing you could do to a motherfucker in the world. Seriously, the worst thing you can do in the fucking world is ignore somebody's phone call, outside. But then if somebody's in jail and they have nobody, you know what I'm saying, and you ignore their phone call, yo, that's a violation. But anyway, after he ignores the phone call, he goes and spoons with the fucking slut bitch, with Nikki. You know what I mean? Just a straight up bona fide simp. You know what I mean? And I don't relate with Jay. I don't fuck with Jay. Jay, and even Smurf said it when I think Craig came to see her. Craig said, "Why did you leave Jay in charge?" And Smurf says to him, she says, "Why do you think he's in charge? What makes you think he's in charge?" So we all know Smurf is calling the shots. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. Regardless of whatever she has Jay doing, errands, da 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 da, she's in charge. We all know that. But Baz, Baz really fucked everything up when he stole all her money and all her shit. He fucked everything up because he was another simp. And all these motherfucking dudes have father issues. It's so fucking blatant and apparent. Baz steals all of Smurf's shit. That Smurf, regardless of what Smurf did to you, treated you, whatever, she was paying the bills and she was putting money in your pocket. She made sure everything ran smoothly. Without her, you see what's happening. Can't none of these niggas run anything smoothly. These niggas can't do nothing smoothly without her. So Baz steals all her shit. And then he gets popped and somebody steals it from him. You know what I'm saying? So what an idiot. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes in life, you gotta play your role, man. Either play your role or do your own thing completely. But don't fuck somebody else over just to just so you know, you can't manage that. You can't manage that, and then you get fucked over. So, you know what I'm saying? But as far as this episode, episode 5, Prey, the whole shit was fucking filler. I'm pissed off that I really waited an entire week to watch this shit. Um, but I love this. I really love this season. It's shot so good. The visuals are amazing. Um, the acting is good. The characters aren't annoying me. You know what I'm saying? They're not annoying as fuck as they used to be on the other two seasons. And I hope that we don't get no more fillers, man. I really hope that we don't get no more fillers. I want action. I want exchanges. I want people to engage. You understand? I want to see some shit. If I gotta wait 6 days or 7 days to watch another episode, you know what I'm saying, and I'm really waiting for it, show me something that I'm gonna remember. You know what I'm saying? Show me something I'm gonna remember for the next 6 days or 7 days or whatever the fuck it is. You understand? So that's it. Next week, what they say was gonna happen next week. I don't even know. I don't even remember the preview. I don't even remember the preview. But let me know what you guys think about the episode. Drop a comment if you know fuck with what I'm talking about. Drop a like and yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But I really love this show, man, and I can't. I really want to see what happens when Smurf gets out of jail. If the way the show is going, I like that it's not really too predictable. It's kind of predictable, but it's not like 100%. It's not like too predictable because right now we don't know if Smurf is gonna get out of jail or if she's never gonna get out of jail. We don't know that. She most likely is, but we don't know that the way that they're following Jay, and then all these loose ends going around as far as Nikki, and it's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I apologize for this shit being long as hell. And that's it. It's low key.